Hello, 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 Aquarians. Welcome, welcome. How you guys doing today? Hope everybody is good and healthy. My name is Patty. I am an empath that is here to do your intuitive tarot along with some astrology and numerology. My tarot is a little bit different, and I just uploaded a video called Why is My Tarot Different? So if you haven't seen that and you're brand new, that'll probably help you understand why I do certain things. It'll also help you understand between traditional and modern tarot, okay? And that's about 7 minutes, not very long, but it'll help you understand. So for those of that are returning, thank you so very much. I appreciate it. I love you guys when you come back, and also when you share on your things are working out. I would love to hear your testimonies, especially if something is turning out or happening the way that your reading has said. I would love that. The readings are not me, they're divine. So I'd love to hear if he is working in your life. All right, so let's get started. This is between the 22nd and the 2nd, 22nd of April to May 2nd. This is a full moon, guys. We're in full moon, and this is a big one. This is a real big full moon. This is a very emotional and vulnerable full moon. Ouch. Sorry, my knee is giving me a little pain today, so bear with me. I had a knee replacement for those new people, and I'm going on well, I'm coming out of week 6, but it's been a real rough 6 weeks. Anyway, so let's get started. Just bear with me as I squiggle around in my chair. So this full moon is really going to be an important one because it's also a super moon. It's also considered the pink moon. I'll share why that is on the 26th when I do my new full moon reading. It'll be at 11 a.m. So if you want to watch that live or listen to it, and you don't know how to do that, just subscribe, hit the bell when you subscribe, and that'll notify you when I'm on, and you just click it and I'm on. All right. So that's 2 new videos that'll be coming up here. Actually, one is just uploaded. The other one is new. So go and check on those. So we have, if you're watching this before the 26th, those full moon energies are kicking in. So if you're getting a little bit of emotional, moody, if you're getting irritable, if you got higher anxiety, this is what's going on. The moon is on its way to get as close to the earth as it usually does at this time. And so that's what creates the supermoon. And you will be a little bit out of sorts. That's the only way I know how to put it. So if you're feeling all those, don't be surprised. That's what's going on. And yeah, watch, if you're near the oceans, watch the tides, because you're going to see massively high tides, massively low tides. It's just the way that the moon works. Being a scuba diver, I've watched the moon a lot when we do diving trips, because you got to see where the tides are at. Anyway, for our first oracle out, this of course is the Divine's Oracle. This is a message that he wants to either share with you, answer a question for you, if you're going through a struggle, to help you in that manner. This seems to be a really popular card for him this week, with several of the signs. This is the Fiery Fairy. This is creative action and optimism. Okay, this is also about the number 3. 3 is acknowledging that there is a problem, acknowledging that you're having an issue, or acknowledging something isn't right, and saying, okay, how do I fix it? How do I get the solution for this? That's the creative action part. The optimistic part is to understand that whatever is happening in your life right at the moment, this too shall pass. It's not going to last. Nothing lasts on this earth. So it will pass. So whatever this feeling and energy is, and because we have the full moon also into play with that, you're going to probably a little bit more hypersensitive. So, look more at the optimistic side. Look at the more positive side. Look at more of the side, okay, I can do this. I can get through this. I can get it done. Or we can make it through it. If it's a relationship, we can get through this. We can make it happen. It has to be dependent on 2 people there, though. But you got to focus in on you first. All right. Current energy card, which is the 26th through the 2nd, is the Bee. Okay, now this is like a honeybee. This is a pollinating bee. This is a industrious bee. I don't believe in luck. It has luck on there. I don't believe in that. I believe in that there is divine interventions to, and also things that happen for a reason in our life. But it is an industrious. It is all about working, getting the work done. It is all about figuring things out. These two work hand in hand 100%. I can see why these two are there. And the thing is about what is the thing about the bee is that it is also at the end of the day, when it gets rid of all that pollen, it creates honey, which is sweet. So it's like a sweet victory. It's like, I've worked all this, I've gotten through it, I've sacrificed, I've done whatever I need to do, and look at what I've got to show for it. And the queen's happy. You can sort of look at this as a masculine energy in a sense, because men are all about work, all about success, all about providing, all about protection, all about, and they work their buns off. Well, some of them do. But anyway, it is about that process. It is about making that happen. Okay. And at the end, the queen bee's happy. Get it? Happy queen bee, happy king bee. Okay, enough of that. So anyway, that's where that is. It's also the number 7 in numerology. This card is the number 7. This is about your ambition. This is about who you are. This is about your soul. This is about, who am I? I'm an individual. I am a creative individual. I am different than anybody else on this earth. And it sounds really corny or cliche, but you are. There isn't another person in your life, your journey, even if you were parallel to 2 people, even if you're twins, you are not alike like anybody else on this earth, which is amazing, because whatever you do and bring to the table, it is only you that can do that, because that's your energy. It's your energy that brings everything, okay? Future energy. Okay, now remember I said that this is going to be for the next 2 months, is the butterfly. It's about the transformation, okay? It is about the butterfly. It is about transformation. Again, like the bee, very industrious, it gets the sweet honey. It gets the rewards. When you're a butterfly, you go through the caterpillar, cocoon, then your butterfly, sweet rewards. You get to fly and be whoever you want to be. Again, these two are the number 7. It doesn't say, oh, just because you like it. No, it's about the power within you of your ambition. What is it in you that is so different and that nobody else can bring to the table but you, no matter what it is and how creative it is? That's where these energies need to be going, because the divine says, I created you solely, only you. Creative. All right. So I don't know who that's for. So let's get started on the cards. Bent my knee. Sorry. I can only bend to certain degrees, and so I have to keep moving it. Just so I don't end up having to go back into the hospital again. So if you hear me, just ignore me. All right, but I am healing good. Thank you for all the people asking. I appreciate it. I am healing good. I got to be healed by the end of June. My daughter and I are going to Universal Studios in Orlando I'm going to be doing a little bit of a travel thing for my travel agency thing. And so it's like, I got to be walking. I got to be walking a lot. I might have to get one of those little scooters. Ooh, feel like I'm freaking old. All right. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't have to do that. I may have to, but that's okay. You know, if the divine's allowed me to keep both my legs, I'm praise him. All right. So first card out, guys. First card out, the Hierophant. Now remember, the Hierophant is the card for the year for 2021. It is about spiritual awakenings. It's about bringing yourself to a higher self. It is about that. Again, it does take strength, because you will be judged. And you're not being judged by anybody in the second dimension. You're being judged by the world. You're being judged. You're being looked at. And you know what? Who gives a crap? You know, if I'm spiritual, I'm spiritual. It's sort of like even doing this channel, you know, people probably log off saying, oh, well, she's all about, you know, divine. She's all about this. I don't care. This is my channel. This is what I do. And this is how I am. This is how I live. And I know it works, because I've gone from a very worldly, very destructive, very depressed, anxiety kind of driven person to a very positive highlight my life in love, joy, peace, and my life is like this, not like this anymore. So not a problem. You go watch whoever you want to watch. So, but there is going to be judgment with change. There is going to be judgment. You have to get some, I almost said gonads, but you have to get some tough skin. For somebody, transformation isn't always comfortable. Do you think that was comfortable for the caterpillar to go into a cocoon and be all tied up and but then come out a beautiful butterfly? Do you think it's fun for the bee to actually go and work his buns off, go in there and give all his honey to the queen bee? No, it's not. It's not. But again, this judgment, there is none of the second dimension. There is no judgment in the second dimension. Well, there is, but there isn't. You know, because you are who you are. All right. But it does take strength and courage to stand up for you. It does. It takes strength and courage. But this is a lesson. Thank you. He said, I'm teaching you a lesson to stand up and believe in you. Thank you. Somebody out here does not believe in themselves. Somebody is listening to the people around them that needs to stop doing that because they're full of crap. There isn't one person on this earth that is truthful even to 100%. Because everybody lies. Every single person on this earth lies. Whether it's lying intentionally, whether it's lying to save face, whether it's lying to, save somebody some hurt, or how about a surprise for a birthday party? Hey, are we having a birthday party? No. Oh, surprise! It doesn't matter. It is that we are who we are. We're born in a positive nature. However, this world keeps us not in a positive nature. So that's what happens here. It takes strength. It is going to take strength for your transformation. It is going to take strength for you to stand up for what you believe in. Somebody's not doing that. Somebody's not doing that. All right. So I don't know who this is for, but definitely somebody is not doing that. All right. Okay, so let's see what else here. And this for thank you for if you're not standing up for yourself, so I can ask you this question. So are you more depressed? Do you have more anxiety? Do you have more panic attacks? Probably so, only because your self-esteem, your self-value, your self-worth is probably a lot lower than it should. And we need to raise that up. And the only way that we can raise it up is by you going to second dimensional and talking to divine. That's the only way. I can't do it for you. Tarot can't do it for you. You have to go to divine. You have to go to spirit. You have to go to Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost. You have to go to Allah. You have to go to Yahweh. You have God, whatever, Lord, whatever you want to call him. You have to go to that. Nobody's going to give you the answers but him. And once you do go there, you'll be so flipping amazed. Once you get your first answer, like, oh my God, it happened. When my daughter did that, oh wow. And I pointed out, she goes, yeah, it didn't happen. I'm like, yeah, it did. Listen. She goes, oh yeah, I guess it did, didn't it? Second time, did you see that? Did you know that? Third time, it's like, wow, maybe there is something to this. There is something to it. I know there is. There's a second dimension, third dimension, there's fourth dimension, there's all kinds of dimensions out there. However, we want to focus in on the second because there's no way we're going to be able to actually understand the dimensions beyond that. All right. I just want to know what dimension my mom and brother are in. I haven't heard from them lately. Ever think of deja vu? Have you ever had a deja vu? You know what? This is weird. I feel like I've been here. I've gone through this scenario before. You have. It's amazing, isn't it? Wow, this is amazing reading, guys. Aquarius, this is amazing. You know why? We've got not only the Hierophant, we've got the High Priestess in the center. Somebody is really, really heavy. Somebody's energies are super, super heavy. And you've got a lot going for you. This is a lot going for you. You have a lot that can turn around. and happen and transform. So the Nine of Pentacles, she has worked her buns off like no tomorrow. She has actually, next to the burden, she has come through the pain, the anguish, the hard work. She has gone through the laughter, the joking at her, the no fun, you know, kind of stuff. She's gotten through the bullying. She's gotten through all the crap that people threw at her. Unfortunately, the visual that I'm getting, I probably can't even say on YouTube, but it's sort of like somebody throwing poo at somebody. They've gone through all this kind of stuff and they have come out on top. It's sort of like when somebody somebody starts out life with nothing, you know, dirt poor, doesn't have anything, doesn't have the resources, doesn't have. Maybe their parents are gone, maybe their dad is gone, maybe their mom is gone, but they started out at the rock bottom, and then you see them work their butts off through life and they make it to the top. That's the energies of this person here, because they had the Hierophant in the beginning. They made it through the struggles and challenges. They were creative and optimistic and didn't stop. This is somebody who has perseverance till the end of the earth. They will do it until they make their goal. They are going to work super, super hard. I don't know who this energy is for. They are going to succeed. If this is you, you will make it. Persevere, have resilience. Tough skin. I don't know who this is for, but you know what? You're going to make it because you've got the Hierophant in the beginning and you've got the High Priestess in the middle saying, come on, you can do this. I can do this. You can go. Get through this. Make this happen. Make it go. This is beautiful. You know what? This is me. I had one time when I'm a business owner, I had a gentleman who was actually my service for my commercial wash machines. And I said, I want to build a laundromat, but I want to do it for horses and people at the same time. So I want, you know, horse machines over here. I want people machines over here. And he goes, you know what? You have to be the most perseverant person I have ever met, or you got to be crazy. But he believed in me and he built a plan, and you know what? It was just amazing. Unfortunately, the funding fell through and I wasn't able to do it, but the plans are still there and I keep them because it might not have been the right time. Okay, so it's all about timing, but that hard work, that creativity, that perseverant you, that resilient you, that everything you is going to transform. You are going to break through the pain, the hardship, and everything. That burden will be released. The burden will be released. All right. Okay. So let's see what else we got going. That's a huge energy for somebody. All right. This, you know what? I just hate the Judgment card though, because there's always going to be naysayers. I sort of love naysayers, you know, because they tell me that I'm doing good. There's like, oh yeah, well, you think you're all great. Oh, well, I do. Okay. Well, then I must be doing something right. If you want to talk bad about my business, I must be doing something right, that you have to either attack my business or you have to put my business down, because maybe actually, I found most people that were trying to damage my business were my competitors, because I was doing everything right and I had the customers and I had the people, and I still do. You know, I still do. So anyway, so let's see. So you just stand strong, have resilience, have perseverance. Know that you can make it happen. Because at the end of the day, when that hard work comes in, a lot of people think that hard work and success is money. It's not. It's actually whatever success is to you. That even just getting and saying I did it. When I was bodybuilding, I expected to do just one competition. To say that I just did it, that was success to me. But no, I kept going. I was like, oh, really? This is sort of fun now. Still a lot of freaking work. All right. So we have the Two of, I was going to say hearts because they're cups. But Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups is bringing somebody towards you. This is cool. This is somebody that's actually going to help you, maybe have your back, going to help you in staying strong and persistence, being accountable. I think of accountability a partner. You guys get along so well, it's like accountability a partner. All right. This is cool. Now with the full moon energies here, this is really intense. This is hugely intense. This is like something's ending, like an old person. I feel like an old person inside of you that is sort of broken is ending. And it's like, you know what? I'm breaking through this shell. I feel like feel somebody who is breaking through their shell. Maybe they're very quiet and meek and they weren't really super. It's like they're blossoming. Because in the full moon energies, it is about death and rebirth. So it's like this person is coming out of their shell, they're blossoming, and it's like, yes, they're assertive, not aggressive. It's like they're confident, not no longer weak. They know their goals and they're ready to go for them. This is an interesting, and they've got somebody, a friend or somebody that's like, wow, they've watched them turn into a butterfly. This is an amazing friend to have, or somebody near you to have. They've watched the whole scenario. They've watched you from the old person to the new person. They've watched you grow, persevere, stick through it, and they're watching you, and they're going to be there the whole way. And this person, you really, really have to be grateful for, because divine has intervened in this friendship, relationship, love. Now I'm going to say, if it's not love at this moment, it could turn into that. However, it was brought through divine, and you're there to learn a lesson from each other, or you're there to help each other. But this is divine, and to help release some of this burden. Okay, but they've watched you, so it's like somebody. I have burden, and this was on the bottom. Release you from your bondage. Help you release you from that. Oops. Yeah, there was a. But yeah, so definitely pay attention to whoever this person is that's coming into your circle. This might be somebody that you may have known. I don't think so, though. I think this is a new energy because, yeah. Because this new energy is about rebirth. This is the planets again. This is about rebirth. So this is somebody new, something creative, something fresh, something new, in a different dimension. So this is a very different, and it's also new. So these two cards, 2 and 1, are together. Acknowledge. So these two is number 3 together. So acknowledge. There is some communication coming. Something new is coming in that manner, of a person to be there for you. Might be a long term. Very long term, because they're going to see you transition. They're going to see the whole creative process. They're going to see you transition. So that takes time. So that's why I'm saying that this person is probably somebody that is going to be there for quite a while. All right. All right. Let's see what else is going on here. I love that the Hierophant and the High Priestess are in this whole picture. I don't think I've seen them in a long time together. I haven't seen the Hierophant for a while, though. But the High Priestess has shown up quite a bit. But the Hierophant, he's been hiding. But he's the first card out, guys. So this is really important. Second dimension is key on all this. Oh, this is nice. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, my. Do I see some love? Remember I said we didn't know? Okay. So we have actually it came this way. So we have the 2 and then the 1, right? Okay. So we have the couple and then the communication. We also have, this is cool because it's a divine intervention. I love it when he gets in the middle of everything, because we have the 10 of Cups and then we have the 3 of Cups. Which means, yes, the house comes first, then the celebration. I don't see any children before that, so this is a great celebration time. This is something that you've been asking for. This is about the completion of the, remember, this is a death and a rebirth. This is a time for, this is all going to change. Everything is going to change. You're going to have, this is going to go from being worldly relationship to a spiritual relationship. Because we have these 3 cards, and then we have the Empress. So it's going to transform from a world first dimension to a second dimension. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. Very beautiful. And you know what? These people that were judgmental of you, and these ones that you had to stand up and strong, just you'll be able to say, haha, watch me now. Because the divine got in the middle. And here's the other thing is that if they do pop the question here, you're not going to have any hesitation at all to decide. There's no hesitation at all. It's like, yep, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. So this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All that hard work and transformation is paying off. Remember, paying off. That beauty is paying off. That hard work from the bee, that current energy is paying off. It got creative. You got creative. You listened to the divine. You listened to what you were feeling inside your heart. You were listening to your intuition. You were allowing some creative to those walls to drop. You were allowing some energies and emotions to come up that you didn't allow before. And booyah! The person shows up and you guys are getting hooked up, and there is no doubt about it. All right. I don't know who that's for. I don't usually do love. But it shows up, I do it. But this is definitely, and this is I'm excited for somebody, because when it's a divine intervention, then it's easy. It's like it's easy. There's no work to it. You know, I mean, you got to work, of course. Relationships are always work because you got two different journeys. However, this is something that was really meant to be. All right. So let's see what the moon and the planets are saying. Now, remember, today's the 23rd. 26th is the full moon. Start watching that sucker get bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's also called the pink moon. I don't know if it'll be pink, but it might have a little bit pink tinge to it. And I'll share on the 26th what that's all about. But this is also the energies. Remember, you are going to go through emotional waves. And it's also high sexual energy. So be careful. Be careful. Because you don't want to lay on your back too soon. Trust me. Even if the temptation's there. No, don't. Don't lay on your back just because things are starting to happen and heat up. You have to hold off on that. You know, or you're going to get played or used, and then you'll end up in a cycle that you don't want to be in. And that's coaching. I don't want to coach today. All right. So full moon, mountain. Yes, it is going to be a mountain. It is about the emotional struggles. It is about getting through those energies. It is getting through those. So that's the number 6, and that's about your harmony and improvement. The intention is number 4. The intention is to actually lift yourself up, keep those high vibrations, keep yourself joyous, keep yourself looking up. That is the number 4, which is creating balance, harmony, a good foundation. And we have the number 3, which is about the wizard of awareness, paying attention to everything that is going around you. It's like the hermit. Pay attention to that energy, because we are at a death and rebirth. And this is future energies that we are going to be in rebirth. And the way to think about that is that, you know what, the baby was in the uterus. Now it's going through the canal. It's leaving the uterus and it's in the canal, and it'll be out here soon. So you are in the birth canal. You're going to have the beauty of the transformation of that baby coming out. What is it new in your world that is coming out that you want to grow, lift up, produce, have everything go to your higher power and give good energies toward it? What is it? I don't know. Well, somebody's looks like they might have a relationship coming, so who knows? And some are actually releasing the burden. And some people are going to be judged, and they just don't know what to do with it. You need to have courage to get through it. Nobody else can tell you what you can do about your life, and your life and your journey is your journey, and you are you. And you are unique and loved, and that's why God created you that way. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I hope it resonated with someone. Please don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to watch the full moon reading. It's on the 26th at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here in Oregon. And then don't forget about the new video called "Why is My Tarot Different?" All right. I will see you on the 3rd, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care. That's it for today.